diamond ring for my queen. You gon' wait me till Jesus come. Why when I talk? Pocket full floss, money, honey. Forget about Suzanne. So since we don't have all the equipment like cameras and all this stuff, so just use one of the webcam from my computer. So we're gonna start with these tools and give people knowledge, because that's how they say, start with what you have, and then from there you're gonna elevate it. You're gonna elevate it, and things gonna propagate it, and just me, and things gonna improve slowly, because you can't reach down top before start from the bottom. Otherwise, then you're gonna break and start from bottom of phrase. So I'm gonna start with the tool that I have. Hey king and queens, how you doing, man? Trying out the African greatest of all time. We gonna fashion this world, man, till the last day, man. And man above, decided to take my break. So let's credit this legacy, baby. So let's go, man. So we have a question right here, legacy, baby. So we have a question right here, man. So the question say y equal to 20e, and then you have a 20, and then you have a functions. So first and foremost, I want to break down for you. So this is not trigonometric inverse. You can see there's no arcsine or arctan, none of this. So I'll take it back a little bit. If somebody give you let's say a derivative, so I'm gonna write here dx of a means could be any number a, and they say f of x. So this is what you got. Your derivative is right to the back, means derivative function right to the back, and then you say, and then write exactly a, what you're given there, f of x, and then say ln of a. Very, very important. So these, you memorize this rule here. It's very, very important. Good example. For example, let me give an example, right? If somebody give you, for example, 3 and then x cubed. It's a ln of x cubed. 3 ln of x cubed. 3 ln of x cubed. It's not too visible, so you got differentiate 3 ln of x cubed. So what I'm gonna do is see, this is the same form as that. How did I know that? Number, and this a represent number, and then on top you have your function. So what you do, take whatever is in here, derivative. So I'm gonna say derivative, whatever you have here, mean the function given, and the next thing write exactly. So we got 3 ln of, so here it has to be like that, 3 ln of x cubed, and then next write ln of a. So ln, what is a? A just a number, 3. That's how you derivative this. So what I'm going to do now is say, alright, so that's what we get. If we differentiate ln of anything, derivate whatever you have here. So it's like saying derivate whatever you have in x cubed, and then the over always the given function, which is x cubed, and then you multiply exactly 3, what you have there, x cubed, and then you multiply by ln of 3. So now this is going to give us, when you derivate, this going to be 3x squared, because 3 is going to come to the back, to the front. 3x, 3 minus 1, you get 2, and then you over x cubed, and then you have your 3. You can put the bracket here, and the ln of x cubed, and they got your ln of 3. So finally, we're going to say by x3, 1 by x3, you get only 1x, because 2x and 2x go, so you're going to be left with 3 over 1x, and then here you have a 3 ln of x power 3 ln of 3, and that's our final answer. So we're going to do the same game for this one right here. So I'm going to erase here. Excuse me. So now we're going to say for that one, we're going to say same thing, just like the one just solved now. So I'm going to say my approach is going to be derivative the left hand side, which is y, and on the right hand side also we're going to derivative what is given, which is 20, 20, 20, and then you got our e at the power x cubed, and then you have a ln of, so let me write as the power, I'm saying ln of fourth root of x. So this is our function, means a power f of x. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to derivate my function, get f derivative. So I can even take this one aside here and derivate, because this MSA, this, if I derivate all of this, I'm only going to focus on my function. Means take your function, derivate, write the answer at the back. So derivate my function. What is my function? The power, which is e x cubed plus ln of fourth root of x, and then I'm going to write exactly, which you see we wrote exactly. So what is exactly for this case? 20 power e x power cube, and then we plus ln of fourth root, and then ln of a. What is a? A just a 20. So now the next tab, the question is finished, man. I can take this separately and try to solve here. So I can separate this, like say this. Let me take only this one, then differentiate, then I'll write the answer back. So I'm gonna say this, let me say dx of the first one, which is ex cubed, and I could say also derivate the second one dx, but this meaning x power 1/4 if I want to write to the power. So this is like 4/1, because 4/1 equals 4, and then if you remove the root, you flip the number, means it's going to become 1/4. And then remember, we got your bracket here, and then we're going to write exactly 20, and they got our ex cubed, and then plus ln of 4 root, and the ln of 20. So my focus is going to be here. So when you derivate e, if somebody give you, let's say dx of e power x power square, you know what you do? Only focus on the power. When you derivate x squared, you get 2x, and then write exactly e x squared. Means you only derivate the power, write the answer, because this is going to give us 2x right in front, and then write exactly ex cubed. Another example, somebody say derivate 3x. So when you derivate this, you're going to get 3, because when you derivate 3x, you get 3, and then you write exactly, which is 3x. So we're going to do the same approach here for this one, the first one. So this one here is going to give us 3x, and they're going to write exactly x cubed, and they're going to plus this one here is going to be 1/4, because it's going to go to the back, and then it's going to become x 1/4 minus 1, -3/4. See, and then we're not going to write ddx, because we have already differentiated, so you don't have to write ddx. So you multiply by the same thing. Now what we're going to do here, finally, this is going to become 3x ex cubed, and then plus this is going to be 1/4, but this is power negative, so you can reciprocate and write it under here. So it's going to become x 3/4, means it's going to become positive when you reciprocate. If it's negative, when it come at the bottom, because look, it's going to come under here, but this power must be positive, and then that's it. And then I'm going to multiply by 20 power e x cubed, and then plus ln fourth root, and then all this is a ln of 20. So king and queens, man, this is how you solve this question. Man, FaceTime my channel, try to share with a lot of people, man. King and queens, man, this is the African greatest of all time. I'm trying to, man. Thanks a lot, man. Peace, man. Until the last day, man. You know, we're gonna push this and credit this legacy until the last day. Peace and love. Thanks a lot, man. Peace. My queen, you gon' wait me till Jesus come. Why when I talk, pocket full floss, money, honey, forget about Suzanne.
So since we don't have all the equipment like cameras and all the stuff, so just use one of the webcam from my computer